Hello, you've just had your rehearsal. How did everything go?
I thought it was all right.
Yeah. Are you nervous at all showing here in Singapore? You're London based now, but you are
Yeah.
Singaporean.
No, I don't feel nervous. Not at the
No?
moment. I don't think so.
I noticed that you've got your Star Trek pin here.
Live long
Wait,
and prosper.
does that come into, inspiration for your outfits? Because they are quite strong geometric shapes and they do look quite futuristic.
Well, I do quite like the whole science fiction kind of world, and this one was kind of slightly when I was designing, it was a bit more of a how do you say futuristic take on a t-shirt. It was definitely a bit more of a showpiece, definitely. But as you can see, like a lot of we try to get rid of any visible way that you finish the seam, so that it's all quite perfect. And
Love that dress. That's my absolute favorite in the whole collection. Can you tell us what fabrics it's made from?
well, basically, this particular fabric is we kind of took jersey and bonded it with polyurethane, which is basically the fabric you'll find in a women's brassiere. So that's why you get it and do it in such a large scale, and you have a bit more of a 3D effect when you wear it.
Okay. And can you actually, there's some harnessing inside as well. How does that work?
Well, the harnessing basically holds up the front part of it so that when it actually it falls down perfectly. It's a detail that you find in kind of old Balenciaga dresses. And we kind of use that detail so that there's a bit more of a floaty feel to the garment when you wear it.
Because it's very architectural. There's a lot going on inside. I don't know if you guys can see there, but there's the harness. Now, you've also been studying at Central St. Martin's. How was that experience?
Horrifying.
Why is that? There's some famous alumni coming out of there, like Alexander McQueen.
Yes.
Were you intimidated?
Not by him. He wasn't. I never saw him in school.
Yeah.
Well, he was obviously wasn't a teacher.
Who would you say is your favorite designer?
Oh, I'm not sure. I mean, I guess going to school, you learn through and you see the works of all the designers and you pick up different stuff from them really and see which ones work and which one doesn't work. So, at the moment, I don't think I can pick up say that there's one particular designer that I love the most. I suppose.
Why do you like to be based in London?
Primarily, it was that was where I finished school, and it was a bit more convenient for me to set it up over there. So that's why I set up in London, basically, and also because it's much closer to a lot of the press, definitely the European press and the British press, and at the same time, it's also very close to a lot of the agents dealing with the stores and the retailers, which is a big, which is where we really want the clothes to be in.
Has the European flavour come into your work?
What's a European flavor?
I don't know. I just thought that sounded cool. I guess, living in Europe, living in London, does the Asian fuse with the European in your style? Eats meets West? No.
East meets West. What do you mean by Asian fuse?
Well, you've got an Asian background.
True,
You
yes.
live in London.
Yes.
So surely, your history, your own personal history, maybe, I don't know, your environments, maybe it
Right.
influences your work,
I
no?
mean, from when I was growing up and what?
Yeah.
Well, when I was growing up in Singapore, I guess like as most boys in Singapore remember, they just wore school uniforms, and I suppose some of the looks were quite perhaps reminiscent of a school uniform. Like for example, uh, something like this, which
Yes.
is a quite reminiscent of a bit more of what I was wearing when I was in school, but it was a bit now it's a bit more sophisticated and grown up and as well. So in that sense, perhaps is that what you meant?
Yes.
Great.
Because I know the Singaporean staple is always the shorts and the t-shirt, but you have just taken it to the whole nother level with your tailoring. Agree?
Thank you.
You're welcome. All right. Well, thank you so much, Z. I hope the show goes amazingly well. Oh, yeah.
Thank you.